I also saw an opportunity to master what I've always been passionate about. So the fact-based driven hiring system we came up with was, you gotta have a framework. So it's your foundation. Then from there, we can begin to work on attracting talent, and then we can move into the candidate evaluation phase, and the last phase is training and onboarding. If we fail or do a mediocre job in one of these 4 areas, then we are inevitably setting ourselves up for failure. And not only ourselves, but the person that we hire. So it's a great kind of simple way to think about the 4 major pillars of what we gotta do in the process. We've gotta lay the groundwork to be better prepared to actually engage in that hiring process. And that starts by doing some dirty work. You gotta stop, slow down, take the time to analyze, what is that person's role gonna be? What are the measurable expectations? From there, we can actually create a job description that's in alignment with our strategy and our goals and our execution goals. Now we can actually begin to formulate who is it that we're actually looking for. All of this accumulates into what we'd call a candidate scorecard. So once we know who we're looking for because we've done the work to analyze the job, create clear and measurable expectations, then we can actually create a scorecard to evaluate the talent that's coming through our pipeline. That gives us the clarity that we need in order to make a decisive decision that will hopefully result in that ideal candidate. Now we can go out into the world and begin to figure out how to attract those people. And it makes it a lot easier to figure this out because we know exactly who we're looking for now, right? The other big piece of attracting talent is there's no good people out there. All the people that apply are garbage or no good. What's wrong with these people? Or the employees don't care about my business the way I care about my business, things like that. We need to stop thinking about it from our own perspective and start thinking about it from their perspective, from our ideal candidate's perspective. What's in it for them? How does this opportunity help them grow in their lives? Help them improve their quality of life? So the first thing I learned there is I had to change that switch. Your number one strategy for finding the ideal talent, the people who are most likely going to align with your company's values, mission, and vision, is going to be referrals. And another kind of cool strategy, if you are in a highly specialized world, how are you going to cultivate a group of great potential new hires? Well, create a mastermind. Invite the top civil engineers to come sit down and have breakfast with your top civil engineers every month. And you guys could talk about civil engineering stuff, but you're also building a relationship. You're planting the seeds, right, for future hires. So these are kind of your main strategies that you can use to begin to attract talent. Now, they each have their own application. They're great for different types of situations. And so we want to use them appropriately.